then big 2 citation of integrations. Okay, let's read the citation of integrations. Okay, and yes, propose the ideas and explanations. Okay, imagine you are part of a group of peoples in your schools, and the administration is considering incorporating more new technologies of information and communications ethics into the teaching methods. You have been asked to present the potential advantages and disadvantages of using ethics in education to help the school make an informed decision. How would you justify the integration of ethics in the classrooms, and what would you propose to overcome any challenges related to their implementations? Okay, I read again. Imagine you are part of a group of people in your schools, and the administration is considering incorporating more new technologies of information and communications ethics into the teaching methods. You have been asked to present the potential advantages and disadvantages of using ethics in education to help the school make an informed decision. How would you justify the integration of ethics in the classroom, and what would you propose to overcome any challenges related to the implementations? So these are some proposal of ideas then related to the situation of integration. Then first, you have been asked to give the advantages and the disadvantages related to the use of ethics, and also to propose some solutions related to the disadvantages or the challenges. So first, as far as the advantages of integrating ethics in the classrooms, it permits to improve, access to resources. Here, not only the students but also the teacher can have, some resources. Then documents related to any different topic that they want to use. Yes. Then with the ethics, students can have, more information, so they can be well informed then of, the world. And also teacher can have some resources also then in order to, improve the teaching. Then that's why then the ethics, improve access to resources. Then with the e-learning, this is essential nowadays for students and the teacher. And also, it enhances the students' engagement. Then this it permits students also then to be active. What we call the active learnings then will be improved, and it is essential then in the learning process. Students will be engaged, they will be motivated with the discussions. Okay, then discussions will permit them to improve their knowledge. So that's why we say that it enhances students' engagement, engagement in learning. Okay, and also the collaboration and communication with the teacher and people's, interactions. Then with e-learning, this will permit them to collaborate. Not only students collaboration or discussion, but also students and teachers interactions then will really be interesting, will be improved, and this will help the students to understand better the lessons, through the group discussion online, such as WhatsApp. They can share documents, and also then all resources. Then students can share then each other documents, and also teacher can also share documents online. Then and they can communicate with each other online. That's why collaborations and communications, it's important in this case. As far as the advantages, it's what you say. Then it is 3 points. It permits to improve access to learning. to resources and enhance students' engagement or then motivation and collaboration and communication. Now, about the challenges then to address in integrating NTICs. Then we have first the digital divide. Digital divide, why? Because we say that this digital divide is the gap between those who have access to the internet and those who are especially in the remote areas where it is difficult for them to have access to the internet. So this is a challenge, digital divide. Why? Because those who are in the remote area, they will be unable sometimes to have access to the internet, in order to have, resources, in order to have information, and this is a challenge. And also the technology dependency. Technology dependency, because this will reduce, the face-to-face interactions and all the face-to-face communication. Then we are here and we depend on our internet or our, WhatsApp, and we don't want to communicate with each other. We don't want to go, to our parents, for example, to pay them a visit. Then this is a challenge also, talking about the technology dependence. So as far as the challenges are concerned, we have two main points: the digital divide and the technology dependency. Now, the proposal for overcoming the challenges. First, we have providing resources for students. Those who, don't have access or have problems, to have access, maybe sometimes we know that it, requires some, money also, then to have access also to the internet. Here, the school must do the possible in order to make the resources, available for the students. That's why then it is a solution which can permit the students and the teacher then to have access and to communicate with each other and to improve the e-learning. So provide resources for students and also maybe for the teacher. Yes, that's also important then here. And number two, promoting digital literacy. Then promoting digital literacy. Then we have to train or to form the students how to use the internet, and on how to do resources, to make information, or on how to do researches on the internet. This is important. Then you have to organize a campaign maybe of training which can help the students be more informed then on the use of the internet for their researches. And this is really important. So as a summary, as far as the situation of integration is concerned, then we can present them, it in three main parts, talking about the advantages of integrating NTICs in the classroom. Then we have improved access to resources, enhance students' engagement, collaboration, and communication. And about the challenges to address in integrating NTIC, we have digital divide and technology dependency. And the proposal of overcoming the challenges, we have providing resources for students, not only for the students, but also for the teachers, which can be helpful for everybody, and also promoting digital literacy. This is the proposal of idea about the situation of integration. And it is at the same time the end of the lessons then on the school and NTIC. Thank you very much for attending the class, then, and goodbye.